So for a private company CEO listening to this, what's one piece of advice you'd give them when evaluating the SPAC opportunity?
I think it ties back to our last question as well, Michael, in terms of really doing your diligence on the SPAC and the sponsor team and what potentially they can bring in addition to the listing and the capital. And also to be very honest with yourself if you're ready to be a public company. And I think that groups sometimes don't understand the amount of time and capital and effort that it takes to be a public company. Audited financials, making sure that you have a populated data room with all of the documents. The necessity to disclose material changes to your business as they're happening. And I think, private companies need to recognize and address this um, coming into the process initially, because, once they, announce that they're going to be merging with this public entity, they essentially have the burden of disclosure as a public company. And I think that's one thing that they need to be prepared for, is that there's additional cost, there's additional time, there's additional requirements that need to be satisfied. And I think, that's very important. And, we've been in situations where I think it's taken some time for the management and or the board to realize, look, there needs to be some, significant changes to how we've operated historically and how we need to operate now as a public company.